Imagine a family celebrating over dinner. The laughter is loud, the room is warm, and then the moment everyone waits for, the desserts arrive. Plates of hot gulab jamun served on the table. The grandparents reaches out, then pauses. Somebody says, "Better not, grandpa. Remember your reports?" Somebody else whispers, "Just a bite." The grandpa retrieves his hand. The dessert stays on the table. The celebration continues. We all have lived such moments. I grew up in the back rooms of my father's traditional Indian store. Growing up, festivals were not holidays, they were work days. While my friends enjoyed playing outside, I enjoyed sitting at cash counter, packing boxes of sweets, watching people buy joy for the people they love. My business learning did not start at a B school. It started at my father's small retail outlet. While working there, I learned something very important, not the spreadsheets, but I did learn food is not just about consumption. It's about trust, culture, and tradition. I also saw a contradiction there. People who love these sweets the most, the elderly and the grandparents, were slowly being forced out, not by intention, by sugar, by health concerns, by fear. Now, some of you might be thinking, Nepo kid, and you are not wrong. I did inherit excess, but I did not inherit answers. Advantage isn't something to be ashamed of, it's something to be responsible for. This talk is not about sweets. This talk is about how exclusion happens in our life, how exclusion happens through design, products, and habits we stop questioning. My first experience of exclusion happened while working for a women's footwear brand. The industry said women have to select between comfort or fashion. The brand questioned the trade-off between comfort and fashion. That's when I learned exclusion or inclusion can happen through the design. And inclusive design can ensure everybody gets to have a seat at a table. While working, I lived alone. I had a demanding job. So I ate outside food most of the time. Every time I tried to eat healthy, the bill almost doubled. That's when I asked myself, why should health be a luxury? That's when I took a decision that confused my parents and concerned my friends. Why did Arihant left his high-paying job? So my friends and I started a quick service restaurant. Our big bet, idealistic, remove the trade-off between health and affordability. It failed. It failed miserably. Our sales were low, painfully low. One day, not even a single customer walked in. That night, I avoided calls, even from my family. I did not know what to tell them. What have I done with my life and career? But something was confusing me. People who did try our products, they loved the taste. They liked the quality. That's when doubt crept in. Our assumption, our pricing, my decision to leave my job. One day late at night, I had a few questions in my head. Was I wrong to sell healthy foods so cheaply? Or did I confuse inclusion with disbelief? So we changed one thing, just one thing. We increased our prices, not to be premium, but to be believable. Something else changed in the coming weeks. People stopped asking us, is it really healthy? They sat longer. Now while ordering, they were not looking at the products like it's a bargain. That experience taught me pricing isn't just about a number. It also communicates perception. I have seen similar pricing trends in other industries like healthcare, education, automobile. Pricing just doesn't allows excess, it also allows dignity. COVID happened, cities went quiet, my business plans disappeared overnight, and we had to shut down. That's when everything I have seen so far, the life pattern came into focus. My father had been running a sweet shop for a very long time. But slowly, a lot of people had to stop consuming. My grandmother was one of them. So I asked myself, why? Why should someone has to select between celebration and health? It's not fair. When we spoke to market gurus, they said, the market size is too small. Don't do this. They were looking at spreadsheets. We were looking at dining table. Still, the chef and I started. Starting the business wasn't romantic. People did not doubt our intentions. They doubted the taste. Whenever we talk about future, we always talk about technology, AI, automation, deep tech. Future and the technology only is written in codes, but the life is written in choices. Choices such as who gets to get access to things. Choices impacts exclusion. Exclusion doesn't happen loudly, it happens politely, as a concern, as a suggestion, as a hand that now hesitates and slowly learns not to move ahead. Forging the future means observing such patterns, such small habits, and then designing products so that more and more people can have access. I believe the best of the future will not happen with just the smartest technology or the smartest machine, but it will happen when more and more people will get a seat on the table. Thank you.